Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about them Celtics. Beat the Atlanta Hawks 109 to 102. The Hawks go to 41 and 33 and 20 and 17 on the road. The Celtics go to 49 and 24, 26 and 11 at home. They was at home in this game, and they're one win away from being a 50-win team again. And a lot of it had to do without Tatum, and it's good that we went in even with them, and we did it again tonight. Boston leads the season series 2-1. They play the Atlanta Hawks one more time, and it's basically in a couple of days, and we'll see who wins that one. Obviously, I'm a Celtics fan, so I'm going to be happy if we won it, but the Hawks are a tough team. They gave us a challenge throughout the season, and they gave us a challenge in this game, and we will see how that one turns out. Atlanta 29 to 26 in the first quarter over the Celtics. Then they won the second quarter 31 to 29. They lost the third quarter 32 to 22, and then they lost the fourth quarter also 22 to 20 to lose this one by 7. Yeka Kanwu was trying to get open, he was trying to get good looks. Even then, he finished with 8 points in 38 minutes. He went 3 of 7 from the field and 1 of 2 from 3 and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He did lead the team in rebounds, which was 9. He also had 2 assists, 1 turnover, 4 offensive rebounds, but he also had 5 personal fouls that didn't stop him from getting good minutes or getting off the court that much, but he did still finish as a +5, also in plus minus. So not the greatest game from him, but he did some things that helped contribute. And then Jalen Johnson, 37 minutes he played, and then he scored 29 points. He went 9 to 21 from the field, 5 of 11 from 3, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He was looking to shoot. He was trying to find a way to score. He had his head in the game. He really felt that they could win it. He really felt that they had a chance. And that's all you can really want. And he was trying to play his part. Could have been a little bit more efficient, but you rather him take a jump shot and be more on the perimeter than being near the paint. So the Celtics did a good job on him. Basically, he still got 6 rebounds and 6 assists. He's gonna do that. That's his style. He also had 2 turnovers of stealing the block, filled up that whole stat sheet. Nothing new there. He also had no personal fouls in 37 minutes. That's tough to do against a team like the Celtics, but he got it done. He was a +6 and plus minus. And then CJ McCollum, he was working hard for his shots and his baskets. He finished 8 of 20 from the field, 3 of 10 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. A lot of the shots you're going to live with. He just wasn't knocking them down in this particular game. We're not going to complain about it. We got to defend him some type of way. And if it's something that he's settling for or he feel like he can make, you just try to make it as hard as you can and live the result. And I think the Celtics did a good job of that. 5 rebounds. He did have 2 assists. He did have no turnovers. He did have 3 personal fouls and 1 offensive rebound. It was a -2 and plus minus. And like I said, he went 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He didn't take that many free throws. He did go 3 of 10 from 3 and 8 of 20 from the field. That's as good as it's going to get guarding him. Nikhil Alexander-Walker played 38 minutes. He had 20 points. He went 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. So he did a lot for them. Obviously, he's one of their best playmakers and one of their best scorers. He proved that again in this game, did a good job of picking the shots and figuring out how to score and do it efficiently. And then he had 5 assists and no turnovers. That's good. He also had 4 rebounds and 2 steals, and that's something he's been able to do lately too. This year, he also had 4 personal fouls and was a -8 and plus minus. And then Dyson Daniels, he's going to try to score near the paint. He's not going to try to shoot too many threes. He's not going to try to shoot too many jumpers. But even then, he went 3 of 8 from the field, and he missed his only 3 for 6 points, which isn't that great. And he did all that in 32 minutes. He also did have 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals and a block. He's known for his defense, especially on the perimeter. He can make good passes and decisions when he has the ball in his hands, but he's usually looking to defer anyway, so you have to play him like that. He had 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +11 and plus minus. Corey Kispert, 7 minutes. He had 3 points. He made the 3, missed the 3. They was open looks, so not something you'll be mad at him about. He had no turnovers. He had a personal foul and was a -6 and plus minus. Jonathan Kaminga went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He missed all of his other field goals. He went 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. So not the greatest night for him as well. He did have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and no turnovers. He had a block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a -12 and plus minus. Muhammad made a spot up 3, but he still finished 1 of 3 from the field and 1 of 2 from three. Not the worst thing ever, but it's mainly because he had a steal and a block and a rebound. He still helped some type of way. He had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a -12 and plus minus. Zachary was able to make a 3 in the layup. Since it was an and one, he went 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the field for 6 points. And 6 points was actually the most off the bench, and 4 attempts was the most off the bench, tied with him and Gabe Vincent. So they didn't really play a lot of minutes. They didn't get a lot of burn. And this one, Quinn Snyder said, "I'm gonna go with my best guys and see if that can win me the game." Didn't happen, but it came close enough to where they feel like they played a good game. 2 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -17. And plus minus Gabe Vincent, like I said, he hit a 3 but missed 3 of them. So he finished 1 of 4 from the field since that was his only field goal attempts in 12 minutes. He did have an assist also, no turnovers, and a personal foul, and was a 0 and plus minus. And then the Celtics, they shot the ball better and they made their threes and they got to the free throw line. So they was good at 3 level scoring. Jason Tatum, 37 minutes, 26 points. That was game high for the starters, but he did go 8 of 24 from the field. He took a lot of shots in this game, and it made sense for him to do it. I mean, they got to get him close to the form that he was. He keeps saying that he's rusty. Well, we putting a lot of pressure on you by saying be yourself and do what makes you comfortable, but just letting you know the defense going to make it hard. They're going to make it tough on you, but we believe in you, and we feel like you're going to get back to that form. We believe that you're going to figure it out. That's why it made sense for them to bring him back. And with the amount of games that he had left, he's already up to almost double figures in games played. So it makes sense for him to continue to grind it out and try to do whatever he can to build his confidence back up in his handles, his scoring, his shooting, and just his isolation scoring and team play. I feel like he's been a good team player. Another game where he got 12 rebounds, another game where he had 5 or more assists. So he's figuring those things out and still doing the fundamental things that you need him to do to contribute to a team when it comes to winning. But 8 of 24 from the field doesn't look that great. But he also went 2 of 8 from three. But he did go 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He missed some layups and stuff like that. But it's fine. Like I said, he don't look bad out there. He doesn't look like he's terrible. He just getting that touchback, getting that bounce back, getting that pip in and step back. And it take a while to do it, especially with that type of injury. But we all for it. We know he's going to be great. He's showing signs of it already. 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a +1 and plus minus. Sam Hauser, 29 minutes, 10 points. He went 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from three. You're just happy that he gets turned down some looks from three, but also was able to make a couple, and still was efficient from the three and from the field. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 turnover. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -3 and plus minus. Kata, 28 minutes, 5 points. He ended up going 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He made high percentage shots and got to the glass and did a good job of closing possessions out with his rebounding. He had 11 total when it comes to full rebounds. He had 5 assists, 3 turnovers, and a block, 3 personal fouls, and was a +5 and plus minus. Derek White hit the mid range. He was able to attack near the basket a lot. He finished with 10, but he had a struggle. He went 3 of 13 from the field, 0 of 4 from three, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He has games like this, and you just gotta take them. You know he's gonna take some good looks. You know he's gonna take some mid ranges. You know he's gonna try to take some threes. You don't know what the result gonna be, but he has games where you can get hot. He has games where you can go a little cold, and this was one of them. But he did also have 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 turnovers. He's a team player. He also seen his fair share of foul trouble in this one, finishing with 5 personal fouls and 2 offensive rebounds. Still, though, it was a -4 and plus minus. Then Baylor Shireman made a 3 and missed the other 2. So he finished with 3 points. He did have 6 rebounds. He also had 2 assists and 1 turnover. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a -13 and plus minus. So he did so many other things that his shooting night didn't really matter. And then Luka Garza finished quick around that rim as soon as you get the ball. and then hit a three if he can. He went 1 of 2 from three, 4 of 5 from the field for 11 points. He also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +10 and plus minus. And then Peyton Pritchard played 35 minutes. He was the hero of the game. 36 points, that was game high. He had the mid-range going, off the dribble, pull up. He also was able to shoot from logo, hit wide open threes, even if it had a little distance on it. 13 of 23 from the field, 6 of 11 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had the most rebounds off the bench, which was 7. He had the most assists off the bench, which was 4. But he also did have the most turnovers on the team, which was 5. They put the ball in his hands a whole lot, and he was coming through for them, so it made sense for them to continue to do that. 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +26 and plus minus for him. Jordan Wash, 5 points. He went 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. He was able to make the shots that was needed. He also had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and no turnovers. He had 3 blocks. That was the most on the team. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +3 and plus minus to Hugo Gonzalez. 7 minutes, he made a 3 that was wide open. That's the only shot that he took. But he also got 2 rebounds, no turnovers, a personal foul, and was a +10. And plus minus 47% from the field for the Celtics. The Hawks shot 39%, 40% from three for the Celtics, 36% for the Hawks, and then 83% from the free throw line for the Celtics, 79% for the Hawks. 52 rebounds for the Celtics, 35 for the Hawks. That really helped the Celtics stay ahead in this one, and they needed it. Closing out possessions is essential on the defensive end, and then 26 assists for the Celtics, 23 for the Hawks, and then 15 turnovers for the Celtics. That helped the Hawks stay in it because the Hawks only had 4 turnovers, and then 0 steals for the Celtics, 6 for the Hawks, 4 blocks for the Celtics, 4 also for the Hawks, 13 offensive rebounds for the Celtics, 10 for the Hawks, 39 defensive rebounds for the Celtics, 25 for the Hawks, and then 20 personal fouls for the Celtics, 21 for the Hawks. And then you look at it and you say, it was a tough game. Obviously, Jaylen Brown didn't play and stuff like that, but we still got it done, and we still figured out a way to do it as a team. We had some individual plays here and there. We had some ego, pride shots in the game too, but that's how the Celtics play. That's what they do, and that's how they go about their business, and it was enough to get the win. So nobody's complaining from the Celtics end. And the Hawks probably feel like we can beat these guys. We can compete with these guys. We'll see how the game goes a couple of days from now. But other than that, I feel like the Celtics is where they need to be at. And even if you feel like they can get better, that's a good thing because they still got a couple more games to go, a couple more practices to go. And like I said, it just helps Tatum fit in a lot better and feel more better about himself. And that's what it's all about as we try to get closer to being a championship caliber team before the season is over. And we'll see what happens other than that. Comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.